The San Francisco 49ers get great news ahead of the playoff game against the Lions. Deebo Samuel does not have any breaks in his shoulder. So it's a pain tolerance thing, and they're putting it at 50-50 chance that he plays. So it went from, I don't think he can play, to, hey, there is a chance. And if there's a chance, then that's great news, because if he's in the game, you've got McCaffrey can do everything. Ayuk can go deep, go across the middle. Kittle can stretch the middle of the field. And then Deebo Samuel can do tunnel screens. He can go outside, inside, running back. And that is everything that you need if you're Brock Purdy. And now the entire field is open. If you're new to the channel, we cover the San Francisco 49ers on this channel, and we are actually Detroit Lions fans. Background isn't set up yet, but we know all about the Detroit Lions. But we started this channel because we both liked the Niners growing up, because the Lions weren't good, and the Niners were always on TV, so we just kind of been watching them. So lo and behold, they're both playing each other. So give you some good insight into this game. Make sure you subscribe. So Deebo Samuel, this is big because it's not broken. It's a really good sign. That's what Shanahan said, but it's still hurting. So we'll have to see. Basically, Wednesday will be the when we really kind of know. It's like, yep, he's trending the right way, that he could make it, or no, it's just not going to happen. After the play was blown dead, Samuel went down and let go of the ball as Niners medical staff surrounded him. And this was in the opening quarter. And really, the Niners weren't the same after this, or they just weren't their normal selves. And it was raining, and the Packers have much improved. So it's not all Deebo, but when you combine him with McCaffrey, Ayuk, Kittle, it is really good, right? It's just it's tough to stop the entire field. You just can't. So what do you take away? You take away the run. Okay, fine. Kittle's open. Or you're gonna take away the receivers, and then the McCaffrey's running like we know that he can do. So it's a big deal to have these guys in, all of them in, and it's exactly what they want. It was the shoulder, and the only shoulder, but I think it looked live like he possibly could have taken a hit to the head. So it was just people from upstairs. So remember, he had to go into the booth as well. He returned to the game briefly before going to the locker room and never returned, and he was ruled out in the third quarter. The Niners escape. I mean, that would be the word, right? And they've admitted it. Bosa even said he was just relieved to get out of there. That's the tournament. You survive in advance and you go on to the next round, right? If we know he's not available, which hopefully we know that by Wednesday, Friday, then it makes it easier, at least from a game plan standpoint. You don't have to do too much. But if there's any chance, which I think there will have a better idea by Wednesday, obviously there will be things in there for him. So the Niners have been better with Samuel, no question. 7.1 yards per play versus 5.7. So that might not look like a lot, two yards, not even. But what is that, 30% more yards per play when he's in there? They also went 0 for 3 after Samuel injured his shoulder in the opening quarter of week 6 loss to Cleveland. So remember that little stretch there was just kind of a little dicey. Deebo was out. So this is interesting. That's why this is such good news, that he has a chance. They could be like, you know what, there's a break, there's a tear, he's out. Instead, there is a chance, when they said maybe there wasn't. Next good news, if you're a Niners fan, is the line on this is 6.5 to 7. And I always find it interesting what Vegas has to say, because Vegas is incredibly. I mean, the Lions line against the Buccaneers, they nailed that. I mean, they said that was a 6-point spread, end up being 8. Like crazy, right? The Lions cover that, which was a big number. It's like, I don't know, it's a big number. Vegas was all over it. So Vegas likes the Niners. And I think the hard part is, if you got to get Jared Goff on the road. Obviously, he's going to be on the road, but it's going to be 70 and sunny. He's a California guy. So this is like a fighting chance for the Lions, no question. And you look at the Lions and what they have. They've got a star tight end, a star running back. They're really built just like the 49ers. So this is going to be a physical, crazy game. They've got Sam Laporta. You got George Kittle. You got Jahmyr Gibbs. You got Christian McCaffrey. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Deebo Samuel. You got Jameson Williams. You got Ayuk, Jared Goff, Purdy. Really good offensive lines. Really good offensive lines. Lions defense is sneaky weird. Here's what I mean. They stop the run. There's just no question about it. They stop the run. They stop the run. They stop the run. Now, in doing that, they 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 allow passing yards. They just do. They like fine pass it on us, and they give up a lot of passing yards every game, but they stop the run. And the essence of football, and it's just crazy how it kind of works, but you got to be able to run the ball and stop the run. Lions, you say what you want, they stop the run time and time and time again. And so it makes it, you got to decide, all right, we're going to give up on the run and just start throwing it. And then that's where the Lions can kind of get you. So it's crazy. Over under 51 points, which I find interesting. Kind of look at that like a 20 to 30 game, something like that. I mean, it's kind of interesting that over under. I thought that'd be a little higher actually, but this is the number 1 ranked offense versus the number 2 ranked offense. So which defense can show up? That'll be interesting as well. So I think if you're a Niners fan, the good news is that you have a chance with Deebo. If you have Deebo, you got to feel really good. And so now to even have a chance with him, because remember, without him, you went 0-3 during that little stretch there that got a little weird. With him, you're a dynamic team that covers the entire field. I keep saying that because that's all I can think of is we can go left, we can go right, we can go out to the flat, we can do tunnel screens, we can do draws with McCaffrey, we can go deep with Ayuk, we can go over the middle with Kittle. I mean, what do you want to do? It's like it's so good what they have in store. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Love this matchup. Can't wait to talk more about it. Again, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we cover this on this channel, we cover the San Francisco 49ers. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all